Hello, everybody. I'm just about ready to get started. Welcome, Bertward. Let's chat a little bit. Dawn Day, let's go. I'm like lukewarm on excitement, to be honest with you. It has to do with the seals. I don't look forward to drawing seals. I'm ready to botch them a lot. I will say though, I think we're on target for a bad ending today. I don't know if we'll get both bad endings today, because today will be a shorter stream. But there are 3 endings to the game. I'm intending to show off all 3. So let's see how far we get. Let's jump into the game itself. The last time, my sequence broke. So, question. Let's look at the map together. Let's have a little look. There is a room I wasn't going to. I think I see where I was supposed to go, according to the game. I'm verifying something. Go through there, go down there. I see it now. See, they lost the new Castlevania animated series. I am 0% excited for it, but hopefully you enjoy it if you go and watch it. I am not a fan of Netflix adaptations even 1% of the way. I don't know. I just feel like if they're gonna do that kind of stuff, I don't want to hear them cursing like they're just like a bunch of school children that just discovered like their first swears. Where I don't really want to hear about like Alucard humping people. It's just like, it's not why I want to play these games. I'm not interested in that, like even 1%. Call it the Netflix special. Alright, so I see what boss we skipped last time, so we're gonna go back and go fix that. I had to take a good look at the map, because we were here without the intended ability. I believe it is here. Yes, here it is. So the game originally wanted us to go here to get, I want to say it was called Skulo. We got to fight a rather infamous boss. I'll put it that way. I skipped the infamous boss. So let's go back and fight the infamous boss. I guess I could kill you. I don't think I've gotten your soul yet. There we go. We found the boss. A little safety save. Yeah, it's just kind of like one of those things. I'm just like, I just can't get excited for it. It's kind of like if they go to adapt things like Onimusha, which is another series that I generally like. I really hope they don't talk like the characters of Castlevania if they're gonna do it. Did I watch the first series? I did like 2 episodes, if you're talking about the Netflix version, and I absolutely hated it. Absolutely. I think, again, the problem is just like the dialogue. I think like the animation and look is fine, but man, oh man, I did not enjoy the dialogue, like at all. I didn't get into the more, I guess we'll say, promiscuous scenes, and thankfully I didn't see those, because that usually just kind of upsets me when I see that in shows. Like, I remember when this used to be about, you know, vampires. I mean, it's been very cheesy, but it's like, again, they're not acting like a bunch of school children. I just expect more when we go into this. Like, look at the dialogue in this game. Like, they could get away with, like, dissing each other and whatnot, but they don't gotta drop, like, the F-bomb and motherfucker, like, every, like, 2 minutes. Like, death, I think, is particularly egregious. I just, like, rolled my eyes. I'm like, I think Malcolm McDowell does a great over-the-top cheesy villain, and that dialogue was terrible. It like, I just have no interest in it at all. Only Dimitri's 10 out of 10, stuff like that. Okay, I guess time for the infamous boss. Yeah, it just... I just can't get into it when it's like that. You know what? I'm gonna go in with full health. Just, I just shake my head. Like, even that line that, like, Richter did where he's supposed to feel like this real cool, badass character was just some lame thing, like, I'm here to kill vampires or something. It's... I'm just, like, 0% sold, even from the trailer of the new season. Let it cook a bit more, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna try something. I've never tried it before. Let's try Yorick into this. Oh, it's the... Oh, yeah, we're back to the basic seal. Actually, let me see that again, because I have to actually do that. Alright, so from top down, right up, left, right. Okay. There we go, the infamous boss. I got nothing better to do, so I might as well go for advanced strats. Definitely worse than the earlier adaptation, interesting. I think I gotta learn the timing with the water, so I gotta, like, throw it, but when he's only at the top. Interesting. Anyway, the intended strategy is for you to use the ice barrier, which I think would help a little bit if I want to try to dive kick it. But I should have probably practiced with Yorick prior to this point, because this boss just loves to waste time. Anyway, I'm not feeling comfortable with it. There's, like, points of the animation you can, like, kind of cancel. Anyway, we're gonna be here a while. Because I think what's really deceptive about being in the water is just, like... There's, like, a weird period where, like, you just can't press things sometimes. I don't know. Oh, yeah, no. I've seen Jupiter do it a couple times, but it's like, I just don't feel comfortable with it, sadly. Could have to be something like... Because I think you have to kind of, like, backdash cancel some of it, but I don't know how to get, like, some of the shorter animations in the game. No, I don't know a lot of the advanced tech, sadly. I mean, I might as well just throw Yorick, because it will do damage if nothing else. But ideally, I should be able to do something like... And then, like, dive kick it like that, but I gotta angle it well. So it's tricky. But anyway, we're gonna be here a while. Yeah, I've only played Dawn once before, and that was a really, really, really long time ago. Yeah, I think I have to do, like, kind of like a backdash with it. I would say Dawn has a deceptive amount of mechanics that you have to learn in order to do some what would seem like really basic strategies. It's mostly because there's, like, really big animation lags or ending animations that you need to cancel out of. It doesn't feel the most intuitive at times. Can you even slide on the ice platforms? I've never tried. I guess if he forms another one, I'll try. I wasn't sure if I would go through it or not, to be honest. I could go for the standard Yorick kick, I guess. Oh, well, he hit me before I could find out. No, I can't slide. Oh, oh, okay. He went to jump as soon as I did that. That sucked. Oh, if he had been over there, that was actually done correctly, but sadly, he wasn't over there. So sad, chat. You know what? I'll still throw Yorick at him. Yeah, good thing we brought some healing. I don't think I've collected any souls that could even help me in this fight other than Yorick. Actually, wait, maybe Slime would be okay here. I mean, it hit him once. anything else? I could do axe armor, maybe? To jump. It's something like that. It's weird because, like, as I said before, if you do the special on the first jump, it feels like it doesn't let you jump as soon as if you just do it from the double jump, which is really weird. Like, it's just... There's something about the jump in the game that doesn't feel quite right, and you can kind of feel it with the glide. But we'll do this since I can't land the Yorick special. Like, I do find it easier on the second jump, and I'm not sure if that's intended or not. Like, if I do that little flip, it's easier for me to, like, get into specials or out of specials. Oh boy. Do our best here. Oh, I messed up already. Yep. I am not good at the seals, so we're gonna be here a while. I'm out of MP. I feel sad, because I feel like we just end up burning a lot of resources, because I just can't do the seals, like, at all. I'm not good at them. Least favorite Castlevania mechanic. Hands down. Man, oh man, I should have taken some mine-ups. But I also don't really want to farm money, so I'm kind of in a weird situation with them. Okay. I don't have Succubus. I tried that earlier. Come on. I think the thing is, like, I'm never quite sure where it detects where you draw. Like, if you're supposed to draw, like... I feel like sometimes I get, like, I just curve too early. Why not practice seals? I still mess it up, even after the practice. It doesn't really help me. Like, I'll do it right, like, 4 times in a row, and then I go to do it because I'm switching between... you know, a controller in order to draw on this, and that little difference is all it takes. Yeah, I'm absolutely not a fan of this game's mechanic of seals. Like, I don't know what I did wrong on that one, for example. I felt like I didn't cut the circle early. Yeah, the pattern's correct. It's down here. Okay, so like it's very punishing if I go outside the circle. Like, so all it is like I must be touching the outside of the circle. It's very finicky. I really don't like it, as I said before. If you draw outside that circle or cut slightly inside the circle, it doesn't count it. Like, it is really picky with where you do it. Like, I have to do the points, like, there. Any bit that I curve prior to the edge doesn't count. On the DS, it's pretty good. No, it's not. It's the same. It feels exactly the same to me. Nothing has changed. I absolutely remember doing multiple of these bosses over and over and over because I just literally couldn't do the seal. Nothing has changed for me. It feels exactly the same. I have more control because I'm not using a stylus. I did not enjoy switching from Game Boy to stylus. That I could tell you made me very cranky. And even now I'm still switching. It's slightly easier when you play it via other mediums other than the DS. Because you have more control over the screen, or the screen size, potentially. So what was over here that we didn't see? Oh, it's just a mimic. Go back to... Water. I actually remember Fishhead being good underwater. Yeah, like, it hits a deceptively high number of times. Given that I want a little bit of range, I'm gonna be very happy about that. Aw, you can't dive kick underwater. That is a shame. What a troll. Is that even an upgrade for me? I don't think it is. No. So yeah, we got... Actually, I think there are... Let me think. Are there 13 bosses in this game? Because there's... I think number 10 is below us. 11 lets me do stuff with the mirror. 12 is the boss. Try not to go into super spoiler territory. 13 is optional. Might be forgetting one boss. It's either 14 or 15 bosses in the game, and we're on boss... We technically killed boss number 7, I believe. But we killed them out of order, because we already went to Clock Tower. If I get the bad ending, I only need to kill, like, 2 more bosses. And we can just go for the bad ending. Ooh, underwater adventures. Ooh. Love that you can just kind of rapid fire the fish heads with backdash, though. A seafood tin? Thank you, game. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, at least it's double hitting there. Okay, now we're out of here. But this was the so now this will connect up to the place that I wasn't supposed to go to. So I could technically skip this whole hallway if I want to. Like, we already went to the place I was supposed to use this hallway to get to. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what I missed. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, just punching Fishman in the gut and or the crotch. Frozen Shade. I'm mostly just looking to see if there's any item rooms or saves. Wait, what? What was the point of this room? Interesting. Oh, that's the point of this room. Okay, it's like, I didn't see the thing in the bottom right the first time I was in the room. I don't think I have a weapon to show this off. I don't think this will work. No. So if I had a hammer weapon, I could have struck the... What are these called? Like the test of strengths? And based off of what hammer I had, it will go up and I think give me a potion. But I sadly don't have the item for it. Where do I think a warp or a save is? Oh, look, another place I'm not supposed to be. Right, chat? Where does this go? Interesting. Is this a save room? I just want to get some health real quick. It's not. And a Mana Prism, though, for later. I'm gonna save that for later bosses. That's fine. We'll be coming in the other way for this area soon enough. We get to know that both... Though, in yet another way, I don't even need time stop either. I could choose which one to skip. Interesting. So had I gotten swimming ability, I could have skipped needing to go to Clock Tower if I wanted to. Yeah, and this will connect up to the place we couldn't get through before, because I couldn't get through this consistently. Alright, so there's a save all the way up here. I'm gonna go back and save. And now we're at the point I would have been at if I just wanted to skip, what was his name? Rahab? I mean, I guess I could try to get Bone Arc one last time. I technically need one of two things in order to go to the bottom left. Not that I need to, but it would be nice to show off. However, sadly, our drop luck has been pretty bad. We'll just kill these one last time. And then if I don't get it, I don't get it, and I'm not showing off the bottom left. I mean, we killed, like, I don't know, like 20 plus of these, and it hasn't dropped. Yeah, this game also seems to have a map that's very centered around needing optional souls in order to open up new areas. I'm not a fan of that. I just shake my head every time. Like, I'm never gonna get the soul, so I don't even know why bother. I'm surprised we even have this many souls, because I've had a very atrocious luck in general. For those not aware, when I did Circle of the Moon, my first playthrough, I ended the game with only 2 cards, despite killing many enemies. So yeah, I'm giving up on it. I don't believe in the soul drop. Welcome, Chris. Hope you're doing well. At least Frozen Shade hits a couple times here. Oh, I got Ice Cream. That'll actually be useful for later. So we have... So it has one more rank up. I could reasonably get Frozen Shade to level again. I feel like that soul drop isn't atrocious. Sneak peek while at work. Welcome, Count Visha. Hopefully work treats you okay. Yeah. You can dive kick the icicles out of existence? I did not know you could do that. I thought they just injured you. Good to know your dive kick hitbox is at least good enough to not trade with it.
Icicle disaster!
It is an icicle disaster. So we beat the more annoying boss of the game. So that's out of the way at least. Yeah, I like that. That's a good touch. This thing has been extremely useful for clears, because we have, like, no ranged abilities. We couldn't get Killer Clown to drop anything. We couldn't get Guillotiner to drop anything. How do I time it? Here it is. Time stop. There we go. We went through the lag hallway. Don't mind me. Anyway, we're back in the same place we were before, but nothing has really changed. We just entered through the intended entrance versus going in through the shortcut. So let's see what the intended entrance is like. I mean, upgrades to the Lance, or not Lancer, upgrades to the Archer might be okay for us. Hello, Radish. Hope you're doing well. I used to play this game back in the old version of Windows. The old school. But I can't reach it even if I go there. It's so sad. I wasn't sure if it would destroy everything if I did it. So we'll have to do that when we get flight. What kind of archer is it? A stealth archer? No, it's a dead archer. So arguably you could say they didn't do their job. Okay, you can sit there and block all you want. I'm just gonna ignore you then. Oh, we're gonna get one more chance at the Bonar. Nope. I was gonna say, you better run from the archer. I'm coming for you. So I could go up in the ceiling, which I might as well as. Oh, you can sit on the chairs in this game, that's right. Okay, so there's a secret I could probably show off later, if I feel like it. But essentially, there's certain chairs in the game you can sit in, and stuff will happen. Or actually just one chair, to be more accurate. There is a soul, I believe it's from the Ouija table that we see every now and then, where you could just choose to sit in a chair and heal. So that would have been like a mini healing point, which I like the idea in concept. It's just that, you know, we're never going to get the soul, sadly. So it's like we're never gonna show all the things that are in the game because of the way that they gave out abilities. But anyway, I thought that was worth mentioning at least. We must be getting very close to the boss. Uh-oh, Julius Belmont goes, ugh! Julius! Fine, don't worry. What? You're done already? So much for the legendary Belmont. Talk all you want. Hey, punk. Looks like I could get me a little payback from ya. But I'm not at full power just yet. The throne chamber on the top floor. You were heading there, weren't you? Well, the miss is so badly that enemies never really shot an arrow. They are pretty bad. That's where we'll settle scores once and for all. So this is the game telling me where the next boss is. So we have to go all the way to the top of the tower, and now that we have some kind of flight or will get a flight ability, we'll be able to actually reach this boss. Actually, not the tower, I'm sorry. The upper left portion of the castle, I believe, is where we need to go soon-ish first, and then we go to the clock tower. Watch it, he's tough. Especially for me, since I can't use magic seals. Hold on, Julius, you can't use magic seals. It's got one of them Super Saiyan 3 brows, maybe. Uh-huh, what about it? Well, didn't you run into monsters that you couldn't destroy? No, I destroyed them before they could reconstitute. They weren't a problem. Yeah, Julius is just quote-unquote better than us, and he doesn't need to do the DS seal mechanic, so we're just instantly jealous that Julius can skip the worst part of the game. But this time, I don't think that'll work. Gotta be joking. Should have been impossible. Forgetting about me. You could go on, I'll be fine. He's expecting me. I'll be on my way. Watch out for his fire attacks. But you could do it. Don't disappoint me. Got it. Why can't we be Julius? There is a Julius mode. But he's also really not good. He's much, much weaker than he was in Aria. Like, much, much weaker. So he feels more like a glass cannon. Which is kind of funny because it's only supposed to be like a year apart. But he's basically playing like a completely old, crippled man in this game. A lot of people make fun of him for that. Oh, there's the boss. Probably do want to save before I do that, just in case. Why can't we be good, Julius? The game designers don't like him, apparently. At least, that's what my theory is as to why he's like that in this game. That's a shame. I thought the save was over there. So we'll backtrack, see what those other rooms are below us. But we're going to do it when we have better mobility. That anti-air, though, was on point. That got me through the floor. Okay. Don't mind me, just face tanking my way to the boss. Oh my gosh. This seal is atrocious. Alright, we're gonna practice once. I'm not gonna get it in the boss battle, but it's good to know that I can draw it every now and then. You can also be a Ricardo instead. Okay. That icicle did not look like that should hit the boss, but I think we're gonna abuse that. Oh, you can strike these. Good to know. I think maybe I don't know if I'm supposed to slide. I'm not quite sure what the intended strategy is for this boss. Or if I just need a faster weapon. I'm just not sure. Like, the projectile part is easy, and that looks like a hand, so I'm gonna try not to get grabbed by it. So it's like the bats are shuffling different attacks, which is fine. I think that's different. Oh my gosh, I got it one try. Getting out of here. Just when it's along the ground, I'm not sure what to do with its erratic movements. Anyway. Oh, we didn't get the other form of flight. That's interesting. I mean, I'm not using flying armor at the moment. I guess I could do this. So Bat Company costs a lot of MP. I guess I'll show it off here. Like, it drains pretty quickly. So I can't just, like, use it the whole time, sadly. And we now have means of going upwards. We can now get through tight spaces more easily, so I don't technically need Puppet Master for anything. So for now, let's just explore. I absolutely murdered that dog. Rip dog. Yeah, it ticks pretty quickly. I mean, we're at a decent level, so it's not, like, completely atrocious, but man. Ignore the dog summoner guy. There's the warp. Good to know for later. As you can see, any strike will knock you straight out of it. And no, there are sadly not any wing smashes, so I can't, like, superpower skip everything. Alright, now I should be able to get this thing that's over here. It should be fun. Okay. I want to say this game was called Free Cell. Chat can fact check me on it. It's been a long time since I played it. We did all that for Rare Ring, which I think is actually good. It raises rate of rare item drops. I think that works. Most things in this game don't quite work as intended. I think that's a Castlevania special. Oh, did I actually kill him off screen? Sadly, no soul. That enemy right there has probably one of the best souls in the game. But I also believe in not really farming. Like, I'll kill it if I see it kind of things. The only one I wanted to go for was for Bone Arc specifically, because it opens up a new area, which would have been nice to show. But again, if the game doesn't want to give it to me, like if I keep doing this, we keep not getting it, I don't know what to say. But sadly, I guess the game doesn't want to show off itself to us on stream. Okay, so are there any other places I could take advantage of flight before I go further? I could technically get the item that was over here. I guess I'll start with the more obscure checks just to fill in the map. Then we'll make our way towards progress. Oh, I was worried that was gonna happen. Reset the room. All that just for a potion? That's fine. The real destination is up here. We gotta go back through this awful hallway. I mean, I think it technically saved me a trip. No, I still don't have enough potions for later. It slightly delayed my trip, but sadly I was just gonna go get potions after this regardless. So, it is what it is there. A super potion, aka high potion, for this way. There's one area up here I could go to. I think we saw this last time, but I couldn't reach it. Kotetsu any good? Nope. It's still a downgrade. Wow. Did they expect you to like dive kick off the Valkyrie for that item? Like, were you supposed to do like honest question, did they really want you to do this to get to it early? I mean, just showcasing you could do it that way, but like, that is such a bad item to attain. Take your head, chat. And we're ringing the idiot bell. Let's go this way. Oh, I don't think I have a good... Oh no, I do. I can punch the gravestone. Oh god. Damage is good. Just doing some classic vandalism in Castlevania. Okay, so that's that area completely explored. There was the room in the clock tower itself. I mean, I guess I could go there. Like, right before we climb the tower. I could do that or do it later, because I have to go that way eventually anyway. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on it. I think I don't need it right now. Seriously. Yeah, we'll come back to that room, because I know I have to come back here regardless. Like, literally taking the same path and everything. Whereas the other ones I wouldn't necessarily do. I had to do them at some point regardless. Let's go this way. So we'll clean up the tower later, because we can't complete it now anyway. I guess we'll go back to the beginning of the game and fly. And then we'll go to the intended route. So believe it or not, chat, we are pretty close to the bad ending. Let's explore up here. That snow is just, Just loves it, chat. We're just coming up here to fill squares. I don't think there's items up here. Just filling in that map. for the people. If I had double jump, I could have come here earlier. The Crimson Cloak. Which is a downgrade compared to what we're using, of course. Game, please. Heart Pendant adds to luck, which is a literally useless stat. Nice. Oh, hold on. Backup strat. Okay, we'll kill 2 of those. That's 1. Attack and Witness. I farmed this enemy. You know what? We'll make it 3. Because if I get this, I can show you off something later. Nope. I tried. Rip. So there's 2 ways to go to the bottom left area. I need Puppet Master plus the skeleton barrel Donkey Kong character. Or I need Bone Arc. And neither of them have dropped souls for me. So that just kind of sucks. Technically if I get a spare Ward soul, I could get something later. It's a pretty easy enemy to farm at least, if I really wanted that upgrade. I think that's like one of the few weapon trades I would make, but I just don't trust my soul luck. I feel like if I get rid of that, I'll lose damage. Although, honestly, Frozen Shade is kind of competing with Ward Soul right now for DPS for me. It wouldn't be the worst thing ever if I gave it up just to show something. Oh wow, he actually helped me get up there. That's kind of funny. Did all that for pumpkin pie. There we go. What a dive kick. Or peeping eye. Now, I don't think there's anything else I can show off yet. It requires me to get the next boss ability. Also, I like that the boss, like there's like either a dead version of the boss or just like the cloak and weapons of the boss are there. Kind of interesting. Okay, so we're done exploring for now. Let's go to intended route. Let's go back here. I'm too scared to touch the puzzle, chat. I don't want to go back to the puzzle room. I'm sure I've missed items, but I'm like, listen, if I touch that puzzle again, I will never basically do it anywhere near as fast as I did it. That was complete luck. There was no planning ahead. I just kind of did things until they worked. I tried getting his card ability, which would have been nice. Darn. I tried, Chad. Last chance at the card. I'll take a level up before a boss. Oh, I can't go up there yet. One moment. Let me look at the map. Where can I go other than the tower? Or unless I have to go to the tower to go to the thing I'm thinking of. Oh, I think I do. That's annoying. Unfortunate. But, you know what? I think there's something I could show off since we went this way. So I'm looking at the map. I believe it's right above the save room. So I'm in the right area for it. So since we're here, we'll call this a little secret. We'll get one of the trophies that I could have gotten earlier. Woo woo, chat. There we go. Secret. It's reasonable. You would try to do that if you got the Ouija board thing that let you heal. I would say it's a reasonable chance you would find that in normal gameplay. And there are people that are always like, can you sit in the chair? So that's, you know, not the most obscure secret ever. We have another thing that makes getting the second trophy easier, from what I recall. But it requires going back in the clock tower, which I don't really know if I want to do. I'll think about it. Say, you want to give me your soul? No. Okay. So I believe we have to go back to the clock tower. I mean, I guess I could show it off. I need to look at the map once we teleport again to figure out where it was. I think I know where it is. The only thing I'm trying to remember is where the last item is. Oh, right. I just remembered where it is. Well, I sort of remembered where it is, but I don't think I can do it yet. So looking at the map, I have like a little over here. A little idea of where it is. If we stand here for a second, there is right below, if you look at the save room to the right of us, go down to the next room, then over one. I think that's where the thing is. So I mentioned it on the climb up before, but there was like a little spot that had no spikes. You could get a little secret by going there. It's much easier with that to do that. So since we're here, might as well backtrack slightly. Game, please. Thank you. I just wanted to swap stuff into the bat. It did not like that input. Oops. I did not mean to go that way. Let's not die to spikes. Oh, that's why that didn't work. I accidentally swapped again. Oh, that was rude. I guess I have to go downwards. Anyway, we acquired Konami Man. Wee woo, chat. Now I need one more ability to get the final item. See, that one feels more obscure. I don't know how many people would just crouch there. I'm sure people would like think it's weird that it's like that. I don't know how many people would actively try to do anything with it though. But yes, Konami Man has come in to save the day. So sadly, there is the rare creature here. You can see it in the background. I don't have the soul required to showcase it. It might be Mandragora or something. I feel like one of them requires Mandragora, another one needs a lightning monster, and I think we need Curry. The 3 hidden enemies of the game, because of course. I mean, this is going off of like really, really old gameplay. I don't remember these as much. I'm sure there are people that have done it on stream before that I might have seen, but I don't remember it from those at all. My brain does not absorb information on games I don't play. Just gone. Talk to you real quick. Okay, she's asking if Julius thinks she's a burden. I don't know if I really care about this dialogue. They're having some kind of like lover's spat thing. I don't care, chat. I just want to use the shop, jeez. Right, chat? Like, sometimes I just want to use the shop. I don't want to be in, like, this stupid Oh, why doesn't he like me? Back and forth between two people. No, thank you, Chan. It's gonna shake my head. And then he's gonna ask me why she feels like she's being cold or something. Definitely not a fan of the dialogue in this game, for sure. Now he's talking about Alucard. I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it, chat. I'm sorry. I can't be bothered to care about, like, the same... Oh, now I'm jealous of some other character because they showed up. Yeah, they definitely ruined this character, for sure. What a big shame. Bro, Burnout is getting through the game faster. Yeah, like, they're just having, like, weird lover spats. I'm like, I don't really want to deal with this, to be honest. Okay, I think if I had the mace, I could have shut off the test of strength, so we'll test that later. Do I need anything else? Not really. So I think I missed at least one item, probably from the puzzle room. I think I should have had, like, Dracula's tunic by now, or Olrox's suit, but Olrox might be after one of the upcoming bosses. We'll put an asterisk next to one of those. Because I definitely feel like I did use the blue armor briefly when I played, but by this point I was not using it. So if I had to guess, I probably skipped it in the puzzle room. So anyway, we now have Mind Up, so I can spam abilities, which is good. So I would like the ability to do so. And if I recall correctly, we gotta go to a place called the Pinnacle. But we don't want to go to the boss right away, unless we just want the bad ending. And since I kind of want the bad ending, let's just go to the boss right away. That is interesting. You can damage boost through there in the randomizer. I don't really want to do it because we don't have the other flight method. I'm surprised my foot did not touch that spike and damage me. Not gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna go for the kill here. Nope. Let's see if we get into Chris, our friend. I mean, kind of. You're on the right track. I think that's the next ending. This might be the thing that I'm looking for. So, as chat can guess, this is not our companion. If I kill this thing and I get the soul, chat, I will go back for the stupid golden doors. So essentially, this thing allows you to clip out of bounds. I believe it's referred to as the succubus glitch, if you were to look this up online. So we'll try to kill a couple of those. It'd be nice to clip out of bounds on stream, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. There's better rooms to farm that soul in, so I'm not super worried about it right now. That is an upset monster, chat. I am really surprised I did not jump into that. I'll be real with you, chat. I 100% did not believe in my ability to just slightly move out of the way. Alright, so we're kind of going in a weird direction. I don't know if this is what I want to do. I mean, I guess. I think this leads to the alternate area, which I don't think I want to do if I'm doing the bad ending. But if I remember correctly, there should be a save around here. So we'll get the save, and we'll ignore going this way for now. I do not want to be grabbed. Okay, good, good, good. So we're gonna go backwards. So if we go to the left, that's where you need to go for the better endings. But no. We need to do wrong on purpose. So let's do wrong on purpose. So we will not have context for this other ending. We'll just receive it, And then maybe then they'll give us a reason why we need to go to the left first. We'll kill a couple of these things for leveling purposes. I believe our boss is like up and to the left. Oh, both of these go to the same area. I did not realize they connected. Whoops, should have looked at the map. Interesting. There we go. This is promising. I remember this room. So it's basically oops all guillotiners, chat. I mean, it would also be nice if I got the guillotiner soul. I'm just saying, like, we haven't seen a new soul, I think, the whole session. We've gotten a soul that we already have, but we've not gotten a new one, to my knowledge. At least I don't remember, excluding boss drops, of course. I can't make that jump. That is awkward. Just fly over. Ooh, 3D! Go this way. All that for a mana prism? Maybe. Yeah, I don't think I got anything at the beginning of the stream. Oh, no, that's not true. I got a fish head. That was the one soul I got. I forgot. I used it for the only area it's useful in and then left. I think we picked up a total of 4 souls if you count the boss soul. We got it Frozen Shade at least once. I'm just filling in the map, chat, if chat is curious. Just want to make sure this counts towards the map clear. There we go. Oh, that was such a sick slide under the werewolf. That felt so good, chat. I had a feeling he was dashing at me. Like, that was 100% intentional. I'm just glad it worked out. Oops. Get rid of you. Yeah, ice seems to be our friend here. I don't really want to mess with that enemy, to be honest. Let's go this way. Now the question is the area to the right of us a warp or a save, or neither? Either. Not sure which is the intended route. I am not dealing with this enemy. Bye-bye. Right, chat? Oh, darn. So, chat might remember, in the Umanus, there's an enemy that's attracted to the light. So we need a lightning-based ability to hit that giant light, and that'll power it up, and that'll let us get to the other enemy. Also, can we talk about this? There are so many ways to go through this area. I wasn't sure what she was doing. Get more of the map explored, at least. I have a very high number of potions, so I'm not super worried. But I would like to explore a little. Clean up that map a bit. So we'll be going up there next. Oh my gosh, Dead Crusader reduced the amount of damage from attacks. I don't really need that right now. But yay, a new soul that I don't use. Go this way. I should go there. So what's above us? So we're just playing the game of fill in the map. I don't need this to actually be any progress or anything. Just want the map filled in. Give a little bit of MP lucky there. All that just brought me here. That's promising. I feel like we're getting closer and closer to our bad ending, chat. Maybe these things are the electricity monsters I need to kill? If so, that wouldn't be so inconvenient to go back for the other enemy. They have like a lightning tail, so it could be. I don't know what those were called. Oh, they were called bugbears? Never mind. No, I don't think that's Assault. Jeez, chat, look how many areas there are to go through. I don't want to get hit by that if I remember correctly. That will do a lot of damage to us. If we strike it, I think we do literally 0 or 1. Yeah, pretty much nothing. You know what? I'm glad the sword didn't have a hitbox on the way up. That's all I'll say, chat. I'm really glad it didn't have a sword hitbox on the way up. I'm pretty sure that would have been like 200 plus damage. I mean, we'll try to get this thing sold. There's enough enemies here. I could reasonably get it. Now level up right before the boss doesn't hurt. We've been steadily getting more damage, more health. Defense is static because we haven't really found much in terms of items. That's so hard to do. Backdash into that. I think I see speedrunners doing this all the time. That would drive me crazy. Could you imagine, chat, if I did that the whole game? Doing the backdash jump cancel, but in the right direction the whole time? Holy. Bad ending, here we come. So you can see there's a thing in the mirror. What took you so long? Let's finish this. I'll show you why you can't become the Dark Lord. Huh, even Belmont was no match for me. You think a punk like you can win? Is there ever any doubt? Power is nothing if you don't know how to use it. I'll never lose to a fool dominated by his own power like you. Well, what's the point of power if you don't use it? Don't act as if you know. It's about survival of the fittest. Let's see you try to survive this time. Ugh! Oh. I was not expecting that attack. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. It has been so long since I've gone for the bad ending. I did not get potions. I thought I did. What did I buy? I bought high potions, but not regular potions? Okay, we'll fix that later. That was not too bad. Oh, it automatically did it. Wait, hold on, hold on. There's points in the game it automatically does the seal. Are you serious? Wow, chat. Big wow. I didn't have to draw the seal. Cut off the power from the dark side using a magic seal. I know. I don't know why it wasn't automatic the rest of the game. Give up, it's over. What? Get away from him, Soma. No! Look at that face. That is a face. What a face, chat. Couldn't resist the demon that infused with his soul. Saying he lost to the demon's power. He perhaps could have been saved if the demon was cut free from his soul, but don't let it concern you. That's just what happens when you let your hunger for power overwhelm you. Ricardo. Became Mycelia. I'm sorry. We've units tracking your whereabouts now. So we're done here. Let's get out of here. Ugh. What's wrong, Soma? Nothing. Just felt something odd for a moment. Anything strange happened in the castle? No, nothing. Wait. Come to think of it, when I fought Dimitri, there was something weird. Go on. Never finished him off, but he died anyway. That's when I felt something enter me, like a soul under domination. We'll have to investigate. Come, we'll meet with Yoko right away and head for the church. Something happening to me. I don't know, but we'll know soon enough. Data has been saved. And that's the bad ending. Yay, we resolved nothing. Oh, those are some choices on the bottom of the screen. There you go, chat. Game over. We just never find out what the thing that entered us was. We just go, yeah, we'll leave it to the other people. So technically, game's done. I don't have to go further. Yeah, the bottom screen with the flipped images is a choice. Let's see if we see any spoiler enemies in here that we haven't seen. Right, Chad? It's very likely we'll see stuff we're not supposed to. So anyways, the game was hinting you need something to separate the demon from his soul, and you saw the mirror, and we've seen mirrors throughout the game. I don't remember where a majority of them are, so I will definitely forget items. However, we will be going to an optional boss, because clearly we beat the game without needing to fight it, and we will get an ability to enter the mirrors. Oh, that's what it is. The when it goes black, chat, I think it's rotating through all the monsters, but we haven't seen some of them yet. That actually makes sense. Because wait, now it's gonna go black in a little bit because we haven't fought the bosses after this, right? Yeah, there we go. That now makes sense. I was wondering why it was putting pauses in there. That's kind of neat. The end. We beat it. GG. Licensed by Nintendo. Now there's enemy set mode. I don't think I earned the other mode of the game still looking at this, so that's fine. I know they actually thought about it. So we're apparently 80% of the map explored already. And I believe it's total map. I don't believe this is a game that goes to 100% plus. So put me all the way back here, which is fine. So one ending down, chat. We might get to the next ending. We'll see. There's not too much between us and another ending. We gotta fight 2 bosses, I think. We also have some exploration to do. I sadly have a hard stop in about 40 minutes. Oh. Little place up here. I feel like one of these is gonna be a mimic. No, none of them are mimics. Interesting. Oh, that sword has no hitbox. Wow. I wish Secrets of Grindia was that generous with the hitbox. Holy, I flew right through that sword, chat. That was like unambiguous. I definitely should have been hit by that. But we'll take it. Listen, if they don't want to make the game hard, that's fine. Can you imagine? Can you imagine other games with that kind of generous hitbox? So I'm less fearful now. I apparently can just fly through it. Okay, so let's go this way. Through you. Oh, I can't use the white cat voice line. Oh, it's true. I was looking at that for a second. We did not see something we weren't supposed to. We did see something we weren't supposed to when we cut on through the barriers, at least. Okay, so... Fortunately, the way down is fairly easy. We need to make it back to the save room that's down there. Game, please. Nice little dive kick to avoid damage there. Now let's progress through the rest of the castle. We know it's gonna go far left enough to open up a shortcut at some point. There's a lot of rooms here. I'm just trying to get an understanding of where we need to go. Do both of these rooms lead to the same place, is the question. Possible. Oh, this is the room people used to farm in. So anyway, the goal is to just make them all angry at you. And then you let them all gather up. We'll just wait. We'll showcase what you're supposed to do. You just wait up here. They don't have a vertical attack, so they'll all eventually line up with you. You're supposed to just lure them all here, although apparently you need to keep them on screen. Which is fine. We don't have to farm properly. But anyway, yeah, you can just activate them all and they should chase you as long as you're on screen. But yeah, fine. We'll just kill them on the way through. Oh, now they're grouping up. Yeah, where was that earlier? That's the behavior you want to see. So you just do stuff like this even if you want. For some easy kills. So now chat can say, at least I tried to get what we needed there. It looks like that's progress. Let's not go this way. Let's go see what's below us. Oh. That is what we like to call convenient. I did not remember there was a secret passageway there. But the game just kind of gave that to us, so thanks, I guess. I think that's our first hidden passageway the entire game. Like, I don't think I've opened up a single hidden area. Because there aren't many of them in this game from what I recall. So there's just like a lot of nothing. I love dive kicking off of them. That's what I like to do. Oh, you know what it is? I think you hold on. I think you do it from this side. That causes them to face you, right? Yeah, there we go. That's what you're supposed to do. Basically, whatever side you go on, you wait, but ideally you go through the other side, I think. So that way they all face you. Oh well. We'll try for a couple of these kills, because I would like to showcase things that you can skip with them, but I have a feeling the game is not going to cooperate. But at least chat can say, you saw me try to get it. We killed like 15 or 20 of these. Oh no, I got grabbed. Oh well. An attempt was made. Let's not heal yet. I might still be fine. Now I can open up the other shortcut. Let's see, we'll go back and forth to fill in the map. I was like, there is a 0% chance that was a real chest. Like, I don't believe you. Oh, we can't go this way because we didn't get the clown. I don't know if that's actually required to get to the boss or not. If it is, that's actually a huge problem. That is a lot of enemies. We got Pitch Black Suit, which was interesting. Is that actually good for us? It is. Get that as the color of Inky Darkness. Nice. I'm really hoping that that isn't required. It might be, though. If so, that's gonna make me really sad. Oh no, it's required. Oh no. My soul luck is so bad, though. Oh no. How many more do I don't know what the souls are. It's been too long. Game, please. It's not like I didn't try to kill the clown multiple points. I have axe armor. I don't know if there's anything beyond the clown. If there is, we're in trouble, because I have no idea what it is. Wow. Big oof, chat. Big oof. Well, welcome to grinding, I guess. We need to go to the left. It's not optional. I need whatever's over there. Oh boy. Castlevania. I really hope if we go to Orders of Ecclesia, which I've never played start to finish before, we don't need to grind random souls to progress. It's the dawn of sorrow because you go in and you realize this is the start of your grind session. Oh, there we go. It only took like... Does the game keep track of how many I've killed out of curiosity? It doesn't. I feel like we killed like roughly 30. Just so chat is clear, that seemed quick, but remember, we killed a lot of those coming through here more than once. Like a lot. Because I was trying to get them at one point. I remember somewhat enjoying their weapon special. I didn't remember that they were required. Okay, these guys are in my way. Please go away. I didn't think he was gonna leap forward. I thought he was just lifting upwards. Oh my gosh, chat, moment of truth. I don't know. Oh no. Also, at least we have axe armor, I will say. Because we would have to go so far out of the way to do it. Please don't be another soul. No! Not Ukabek! No! Oh no, that's so far away. Okay, let's at least see if there's another one. We need Ukabek is required. Okay, we have to go to a warp now, which, as chat can see, I'm really not that close to another warp. Like, I would have to go through that long corridor just to reach the warp again. I guess I'll go this way since it's slightly safer. Even though there's technically more rooms to go through. Yeah, you could see, like, you could rapid fire the cards. So, like, this is a really great sniping tool, if nothing else. It just doesn't multi-hit like Frozen Shade, so we kind of have to choose which one makes sense to us at the time. I'm willing to put the ice thing here. So if we want to, we could just, like, do that a couple times and just delete any enemy. It's also not bad at hitting things in the air, because we're not going to multi-hit anyway. That sucks. So right now, it does a ton of damage compared to our katana. So at least we have that going for us. The question is, where was the room where Ukabek was easiest to farm? I don't remember. It was here somewhere. There's a small, it might have been one room hallway where it spawns. We need to find that ideally. Might be the room that's down here. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Wait, did that? Oh, for an attack, never mind. Get out of here. Take your headshot. Okay, at least I remembered the farm room. Okay, we're good. My esoteric knowledge of the game is now useful. So I'm like, otherwise trying to remember where this thing was would have been a nightmare. They seriously go off screen. Sucks. It's too short for the card. You know what? I'm gonna switch weapons into this one. So anyway, chat, I don't know how long this is gonna take. So how are you doing, chat? Are you doing well today? Are you enjoying what the game requires as mandatory? I mean, I think technically the optional ending in Aria was the same way, but that didn't make a good design, chat. That did not make a good design. Hanging in there, that's good. At least I kill in 2 katana swings. If I could reach it. So what do you think, chat? How many kills do you think this is gonna take? I believe this is number 10. Oh! Took 10. Keep in mind, we've killed those before, but we haven't killed this one as much, I will state. We killed a lot more of the clown than the Ukobek. Okay, we're gonna heal. You were gonna say 12? It would have been pretty close. Yeah, that would have been pretty close. I probably killed about 15 or 16 of those total. That's an enemy I didn't backtrack into as much. Like, I think I killed it both ways in the hallway, and then I maybe did one more optional one in that room, and then I'm not sure if I killed them in the other rooms. Well. I mean, at least the damage is high. The damage is at least high. They might have a weakness to it because they're water creatures. That's something, I guess. I'm gonna go back to the Killer Clown. That takes 2 of those to kill. And another Rusty Putin. So now we gotta go from here all the way back up there. That's so inconvenient. I'm just shaking my head, chat. I could get healing potions, but I have 8 high potions. It's probably fine. Now, that was a deletion of the enemy. I think we could agree. So at least the card that I wanted earlier. We're seeing why I wanted it earlier. Just 2 tosses, the thing explodes. Actually, maybe it would have been better to go from the other warp, but oh well. I've already committed. It doesn't make sense to backtrack. Might as well just bonk their heads and move forward. Nice try, though, enemy. Oh. I am really lucky that I positioned in time, because they could have been in a different position. I would have been able to react to that. But the double Cthulhu dive bombing on me was quite something. Oh, if the Cthulhu drop. was like, there better not be another set, right, chat? There better not be. There we go. Wow, this thing isn't even near a save point? Wow. Oh, that's brutal. The nearest save was at the warp we came from. Holy. Hassle, please. Well, I guess we gotta first try this. Big oof if I die, chat. We have to walk all the way back here. Yeah, chat. Okay, we gotta play dodge the laser. Oh, the hand does do damage. Wait, what? Oh, both of them are Killer Clown. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I got really confused. I thought this one was Frozen Shade. So, this game plays a little bit of a prank on you, except I know what the prank is, so I'm going to heal. So you might have noticed, chat, no boss orb. Right? Is that unusual? The door to leave hasn't opened. So anyway, now for the real boss battle. Why does it make you do that? Who knows? Oh, the other form doesn't have Flight. I think I do need Flight for this, regardless. Welcome, Chaos Mania. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, that stupid thing where you fly upwards when you unbat is so annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I unfortunately am not very good at the rapid slashes, but if I was good at them, I could probably keep this thing off of me. A little bit empty here. If it gets above me, there's not much I could really do. Once it's above me, it means I kind of messed up. As you can see, this boss does take a while if you don't know the cancel strats, which I'm not good at. We're gonna be here a while. The unbat hitting the hand. Game, please. Please with the bat unsummon. Why did they do that? So annoying. Wow. Bat, please. Why does bat go upwards? I hate that so much, chat. I hate it with a passion. Please don't mess with my character height when I bat or unbat. Please don't. I don't appreciate it ever. Okay. Oh, I did it too early. Man. We were technically done with the boss fight. And out of MP, which really sucks in this fight, I would like to add. Just want to end the fight, but I don't want to drain all my resources. Let's try this again. There we go. Now the boss fight is done for real. In the ability to enter mirrors. Ah, there's the Olrock suit. So big defense increase, some strength. So at least we'll do more damage. Can you do like back cancels? Kind of funny. I don't think it's faster, because you have like a really bad delay. Yeah, so I know how to rapid throw the card. I don't know how to rapid attack the sword. The sword has like weird jank to it. Essentially, it's like you can cancel the backdash with a crouch. You don't go the full distance. I think you're supposed to like backdash, crouch, and then attack, but like in a way that it doesn't do crouch attack, because you can't backdash while crouching. You have to do like kind of like a good rhythmic input, but I don't know what the secret is beyond that, and I have not been able to do it off stream. Because that would allow us to kind of rapid fire out the melee moves. I don't think that's an intended mechanic. You're definitely intended to like backdash like this, but you can only do 2 in a row before it stops you. And then like, it's like, and then you have like a big delay. So like you could do it once, so you could do like a nice little backdash like that if you want. But if we're only doing 2, I'd rather just jump strike. It's consistent, and it doesn't mess with my horizontal position at all. Anyway, we can now go through mirrors. I forgot to check if the other mirror was enterable or not. We're gonna go back. I know there was like this smear on it, but technically I still could have tried going in the mirror. So there's only one mirror I remember the location of offhand. That's all the way at the beginning of the game. You can see there's like a gray spot on the map, roughly on the left side in the center. So I believe that's one of them. Maybe where in the middle of the castle, there's that long hallway. It's possible I could go there now, because I should have every form of movement I need. Oh, no. That might be a gold door. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Sure we didn't miss anything here. Okay, so that one is enterable. So let's go through and... enter the mirror. There we go. Get that mana prism for later. I will need that because we don't have like the strongest set of souls known to man. It would be nice to be a little stronger. Yeah, I feel like this motion is just easier for me to do. We'll be doing that pretty often versus most fights. This is better than this delayed animation. Okay, so let me think. Were there any other mirrors? I don't generally think the items are worth it, to be honest with you. It just, we'll show off a couple of them. The one in the beginning of the game is probably the one that I remember the most. I don't remember if anything was good in there, but I remember just thinking, like, why is there a hallway that you can't enter? So kind of, like, put that thought in your head for later in the game. I guess it's okay, game design-wise. Sadly, we did not get the Devil Soul. That would have made the game a lot easier. Go this way. And let's teleport back to the beginning of the game. I get to restock. I'm going to skip their gibberish love story stuff, chat. If they try to tell me stuff when I'm just trying to use the store, I'm gonna be very cross and grumpy with them again. I don't care, Hammer. I don't know why you're talking like you're 16. Okay, that was at least short. He was busting on us for wondering how Mina was doing. Mind ups. Get high mind ups, actually. That would be huge. We're pretty low on cash, which is a bit concerning because we've been burning so much of it through the stupid boss fights. I could sell these for points if I want to. Get rid of S stock, maybe. The Claymore. We don't need Halberd. Okay, our money total's looking a little better now. I'm feeling a little better. I mean, it technically wants us to do weapon fusions, but I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I don't think we're gonna use one. The closest I would have done would have been Work Soul to get the item, because I think that weapon was actually good, but nah, we passed that. Clearly his first high school crush is the most important part of the game story. You're right, chat. Oh, actually, I wanted to show something off. Let's go into one of the places I remember. If chat happens to remember where the other mirrors were, there might have been one in that awful maze in the upper right. So we could go back to that awful maze. But beyond that, I really don't recall where they were. There could have been one in Cursed Clock Tower, but I really, really don't recall where it is specifically in there. I would have to look at the map, just stare at it. We're looking for like single rooms that don't seem to lead anywhere, but aren't the jackpot rooms. So I don't want to accidentally go back to a jackpot room. Oops. I had to do that. Tear of Blood. I think this is an upgrade for us. We lose some constitution, but we get more defense and an int. So, small increase of stats. And given that our souls are actually fairly good, this is fine with me. Just chuck cards at him all day, don't mind me. Yeah, is this a before? I think there was one in that awful maze. We'll go back to the awful maze. I gotta go to the upper right. There's also one where I was disappointed because you go through like this really long path and then you couldn't do anything with it. It might have been down here in the wizardry lab somewhere, but honestly, chat, I just don't remember. Yeah, I just don't remember. We'll check this place out real quick. Then we'll go fight the other boss. I might have enough time to kill this boss, maybe. So I definitely have a hard stop in about 25 minutes. This will be the last secret that I check for now. Maybe in between sessions, I'll just look to see where the mirror rooms are, just to showcase them. But these are the ones I can remember offhand. I don't think this is like the worst detour ever. Oh, I can't reach it anymore. Never mind. We're not touching the puzzle. Never mind, chat. I'm not that interested. I thought we had the rooms connected from last time. Never mind. So if I want to 100% the map, I'll come back here, but I'm going to be honest with you, unless we get Succubus, I'm not going to 100% the map regardless, because it requires specific cash totals to advance, which I just think is stupid, and on principle, I will not get the cash totals on purpose. Game, please. Yeah, sadly, forgot. I thought we connected that long room to the bottom one, but we didn't. Like, off by one. Because I remember reconfiguring it once, but I didn't realize that was the reconfigure that led to the upper right. Oh well. Back to story, I guess. Oh, geez, you gotta climb through that whole place again? Ugh. Have to say, I'm definitely feeling grumpy with the fact that you'd have to go through all that again if you went through the bad ending. Brutal. You can't even shortcut back to the boss after you've beaten it. Let's make sure it's... Well, I need Paranoia eventually, so I'll leave it equipped for now. Yeah, it just... I don't know. I think there's a lot that's locked behind the souls, and given that I have never been a fan of that mechanic, and I still didn't even like it in Aria. I would have been much happier if there were guaranteed soul drops, which I think Aria did do. And I think that helped with some of the... to alleviate some of the annoyingness, I would say, of exploration. Like, remember those, chat? There were soul canisters in the other game. This game, no, you're on your own. Boss drops only. So I definitely feel like the game would have benefited from some static set of souls. So that would have been like the souls they would have expected you to kind of beat every boss with if you explored, guaranteed. Versus like enemies that are just like midair and you can't really do anything about most of the time. Whatever. Wow, we still live that. That's crazy. I was gonna say, I will press the delete button on her if I need to. Nice little slide cancel there. So if you go off the edge of a platform in this game, you instantly exit the slide animation. But I think it's optimal to just kind of slide, because slide just give you a slight movement speed briefly. If I want to do something like this. I was just immediately able to jump again, even though I slid. That was a better example. I'm gonna go ahead and have a little dive kick there. Ooh, that nice land. Oh, I didn't dive kick off him, even though I did the dive kick. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'm not dealing with these. Let's just heal up before the boss fight with some regular potions. Let's go fight the true boss of this boss battle. Like the beheaded statue that's bleeding. Quite something. Don't think the dialogue changes when I have the soul, but we'll check. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that damage. It just immediately hit me for like 1,000,000 damage. Well, we don't need Paranoia anymore. So we're gonna go back and use, I guess, Ice. Hopefully this hits high enough to hit this enemy, or else I'm not really sure what it wants us to do. I could Axe Armor. It doesn't hit high enough. Oh no. Well, there goes that plan. I guess we try Axe Armor. Fire definitely will not do damage, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay, both of them have Bat Company. That's... No. I need this to be Axe Armor. I need both of them to be Axe Armor. Yeah, I had a feeling that would multi-hit. Thank you for the good luck, Christogram. Might need it here, we'll see. Oh, the fire lingered for so long in the corner. I got baited. I thought it would dissipate by then. But you can see this boss fight is just really damaging and kind of cruel. Like, it's not a necessarily hard pattern, but man, if you make any mistakes, you're just kind of dead. I do not want to think of a no-item challenge on this kind of boss. Like, you have to slide a lot and hope it doesn't just keep swooping, because it'll just do like a fifth of your health. Pretty ridiculous. You gotta be close enough that you can actually still hit it afterwards, too. If chat is wondering why I got all the mana prisms, it's because I remember this being kind of difficult to damage consistently without magic. We're gonna slide over here. Game, please. Oh, it didn't follow my slide. It stayed still there. Interesting. I thought it was gonna move with me to try to hit me, because that's how death would normally react in a Castlevania game, but nope. Man. I didn't mean to jump there. I was just trying to hit up and attack, but it did the jump by accident. Gotta fix that control later. Yeah, thankfully, Axe Armor is at least required to get to this point, so you have something that could do damage. See, the problem is, like, I'm not sure if it's ever gonna go for the dive or not, so it's a little risky to stay in the middle, even though you can dodge it that way. Oh no, chat, I forgot the pattern. I think it was like this, right? Oh, we got lucky. I definitely forgot. I was like, wait, was it to the left after that? Things I don't want to think about while in a boss battle. Good luck with work, Christogrim. What did you do, punk? My power, it's gone! I destroyed the demon that fused with your soul. Your power with it. My power! Having power doesn't mean you can abuse it. Haven't you learned your lesson? Aye, he says. He leaves. You are much more than I had imagined. I came as I promised. Let's stop this stupid chase. Very well, I can agree to that. You don't seem to be too concerned about this. It's as if you knew this was going to happen. Well, who am I to say? But there is more than one way to make a Dark Lord. You don't give up, do you? There aren't any more Dark Lord candidates. That may be true, but the game isn't over just yet. It's true, we haven't seen the other endings. ... from Soma. The center of the castle. I shall await for you there. So, we now have access to the other ending. So we'll continue to the left for now, and then we'll go see the last ending we'll see on stream for today. Another trap. I thought we were going to end this. Trust me, we will. But first, there's something that I wish you to see. I shall be waiting. Here we go, chat. Now, look at this seal. Look at that gross seal. Remember the intro of the game where he draws that seal? This is the same one you need to do. Look at this. I'm gonna be at this forever, chat. I want you to know. It's like, you loop around, then you go diagonal, and then zigzag. Yes, I'm gonna try it once for the future. I almost ran out of time there. I had like 1 flame left total. That's really tight. And I don't feel like I'm drawing it super slow either. I'm just not drawing it as fast as possible. There's not a lot of leniency. I remember this upcoming fight. I timed out so many times drawing. I didn't even draw it wrong. I just literally didn't draw it fast enough. So it seems like some things have not really changed. That is going to be an absolutely atrocious seal. And we need it for the penultimate boss, I believe. And that's the only time we need to actively use it. And it's awful. It is just absolutely terrible. So if at any point I don't draw around the edge of the circle and I go on the inside of the circle, it'll fail me. So that'll be interesting when we get to that. I wish we had the lightning attack to show off that, but alas. Yeah, we really did not get many of the optional souls in the game. We got basically the mandatory ones and probably most of the common souls. But I don't think we got a rare soul, to my knowledge. With that little slide off the ledge, nice. Just remember, chat, this is just all just to go back to the warp point. What a journey to go on. We're just going to restock healing for the future because I've used the warp anyway. That makes sense to do. Then we'll save the game. That way it saves near where the ending will be. Then we'll pause. We have things to look at in the library. I think we'll start off the next session going through those. But time is unfortunately a bit limited today. Let's go back here. So yeah, I think Aguni's an interesting fight for the most part. It's just... it's very punishing for a boss that has a lot of moves. That felt like more like a Secrets of Grindia thing, chat, comparatively. Compared to the other bosses. Like, oh, there are a lot of things you have to kind of learn on the fly. And I had the benefit of seeing most of those ahead of time. So knowing when to slide versus jump versus just duck. Definitely a lot. Okay, we're maxed out on all the mind ups. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah, like the next boss is also somewhat challenging, but it's more due to the seal than the boss mechanics. Where if I have to repeat that boss fight, I will probably die if it happens more than once. Because that is also a not super forgiving boss fight. So let's go here, and we'll save, and we'll experience the last of the bad endings. I feel like that is a perfect segue for us. And actually, I might have enough time to go through the library entries at the end of this. I take that back. I thought it was 10 minutes from now. This ending will not take 10 minutes, so that should be fine. Let's have a nice little save here. So remember, there's a corridor to the right of us, the single room, that if I had the succubus, could skip into. I think I need 666 or 777. I'm at 420 gold as my last 3 digits, which is not super useful. That's just, again, one of those things. I'll check it just to see if we arbitrarily have it. So, bad ending, for those not aware. You might remember a long time ago. I also don't like that that's just a normal door. But you might remember a long time ago. We got an item called, what's it called? Mina's Talisman. If we look at the description, it says, a talisman from Hakuba Shrine, said to suppress dark souls. Well, let's see what happens if you don't wear the thing to suppress dark souls. Maybe we, like, let FromSoft make more games or something. Slug Buddy is here indeed. Don't back into me while I'm waiting for the door. That's rude. Slug Buddy, please. Oh, we're poisoned in the cutscene. Interesting. Huh? Mina! Soma Cruz, behold the last moments of your loved one's life. Wait, stop! Soma-kun chat. Mina, dots. Mina! You heartless wench! It certainly wasn't easy spiriting her away. Go ahead, hate me. You hate me enough to wish death upon me, don't you? You'll pay for this! The power of chaos is gathering. I was right. Now hate me more. When your hatred peaks, the new Dark Lord shall emerge. If it means getting Mina's revenge, I'll do it. Make me the Dark Lord. Oh, he's got the crazy eyes. Mina, forgive me. I can't honor your wish. It's coming. The birth of the new Dark Lord. Ah! Let me strike her down. Why? I brought you back into this world. When should come in terms of the Japanese language in the year 2035, exactly. Shut up, you annoy me. That's all the reason I need. Besides, the petty little humans will die off soon enough. Your turn came a little earlier, that's all. So, Soma has become the Dark Lord. I have no other choice. The battles of the past are to be waged once more. Or once again. I'd assumed that he would have equipped the talisman from Mina. Wow, the game outright telling you, hey dummy, probably should have worn it. Even though I don't know why you would have worn it specifically into that cutscene, because, like, they did say it would come in handy, but you didn't really learn when it would come in handy, so I feel like the game is giving you some inappropriate sass. It would have protected him. You, the player, should have known better, duh. But alas, I will have to unleash my power. Yeah, player, why aren't you just always wearing Julius... Or not Julius, why aren't you always wearing Mina's talisman? Julius mode has been unlocked. Data has been saved. We skip the credits. Oh no, we can't. Oh no, we can. Oh, then that'll give us a lot of time. Well, let's see the alternate cutscene, I guess. Nah, actually, we'll save it for next time. Let's do the library for now. Let's read about Julius, chat. Julius Belmont, a descendant of a clan of vampire hunters. He wields a generations-old whip named Vampire Killer. He lost his memory when he defeated Dracula in 1999, and only regained it during last year's incident. He now assists the church in their undertakings. Ricardo. Member of a top-secret Japanese government agency. Shrouded in mystery, his true identity is known to but a handful of people. Though he's strikingly beautiful, apparently, his cold and detached demeanor makes him difficult to approach. Alucard, who suspiciously looks similar. Adrian Fahrenheit Tepes, the son of Dracula. Adrian, really? And Genya Arakado's identity. Well, spoilers, game. He took to sleep in 1476 after defeating his own father and awakened in 1797 to aid the Belmonts. He sealed his own power to prevent Dracula's return. Hopes to stop Soma, who is Dracula's soul, from becoming a Dark Lord. Yoko. Yoka Belnaze, a witch belonging to the church and an expert at secretly disposing dark beings that threaten humans. The descendant of a clan that helped defeat Dracula in 1476. He's friendly and nosy, long acquainted with the Huckabuzz. She's like an older sister to Mina. I know, I don't know where Adrian came from either. Hammer. Now a merchant, he retired from the military incident because of last year. He retired from the military because of last year's incident. While he looks rough and resolute, he's actually aimless and irresponsible. He acts as an information broker through a shady business connection. He is hopelessly in love with Yoko. What a terrible character trait. The cult. Religious cult headed by the priest Cecilia Fortner. Its formal name is With Light. I don't think that ever is said through the game. Maybe chat can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they've ever talked about it as With Light. It preaches that for God to be absolute good, there must be a being of absolute darkness. Rather than revering a Dark Lord, it believes its presence. In its presence, it reveres God out of fear of the Dark Lord. The cult is Cecilia's new name, maybe. Chronomage. Monster that lurked within Dracula's castle when it was sealed inside the solar eclipse last year. Resisting the ability to control time, it had tried to impede Soma's progress and is close friends with Cypher. Apparently. Graham Jones, a man who was convinced he was Dracula's heir. He was born at the same exact time as Dracula's downfall in 1999. Defeated by Soma in Dracula's castle last year. With his failed attempt, however, they gave Celia the idea of doing the new Dark Lord. I feel like we've seen some of these before, but I'm still going to read through them just to get rid of them. The Dark Lord candidates. Humans who were born at the same time as Dracula's downfall. Viewed with the powerful dark energy released by Dracula upon his death, they possess supernatural abilities. For that reason, they are often feared and loathed by ordinary people. Bullet Souls. Type of technical soul that is red in color. Use magic power to execute projectile-type spells. These spells are most effective against monsters that are tough to beat with weapons. Press up in D-pad, plus X to execute the selected spell. Guardian Souls. Type of tactical soul that is blue in color. They contain spells that steadily consume magic power while in effect. There are two kinds that go in effect when the R is pressed, and those that are switched on and off with R. Enchant Souls. Type of tactical soul that is yellow in color. They contain spells that can come into effect when they are equipped. Do not require magic power, they only need to be equipped to work. Commonly used as status boosters rather than providing attack skills. Ability Souls. Type of tactical soul that is silver in color. They have an effect just by having them in possession, do not consume magic power. Many of them are for aiding movements such as backdash. Some are triggered using L, which we'll see later. A bit more, I suppose. Doppelganger Soul. An ability type soul that enables the switching of two kinds of equipment by pressing the Y button, which I will say is a quality of life. I think this is one of the better things about the game. Two pieces of equipment are identified as A and B on the gauge at the top of the screen. By respectively assigning equipment for movement and fighting, progress can be made more smoothly. I believe that is all of the library, so we're gonna save. And I gotta do a send-off for now, sadly, chat. So let's talk about things. How do we feel the session went overall? Well, the seals are awful. I hate them. I hate them, chat. They definitely ruined the game for me in terms of like enjoyment, so do not expect me to play this ever again once we're done with it. I do think that I'm just not a fan of the level design in this game in general. Like, the warps are like decently placed, but again, there's just like a lot of weird puzzles that are mandatory for progress. There's souls that are not super near each other that were needed for the bonus area, which I guess is like, again, like an Aria, but that doesn't make it good to do. I don't like the gold doors. I don't like a lot of the gimmicks that involve the souls. Like, we can't even go to like a whole area of the map still because the game has arbitrarily not given us the tools, even though I've killed a bazillion bone arcs at this point. I just don't like that from a game design perspective. And I feel like if they were gonna make it so that you literally can't access like 6 to 7% of the map without getting the soul, they should have just brought back soul canisters. So I just feel like comparatively, I feel like our weapon damage is kind of low compared to the other game, and I think that mostly just has to do with the fact that a lot of the better ones require you to get souls in order to get the equipment. So I think this adds kind of an unnecessary layer to the game, and since I'm not grinding souls, it basically cuts me off from good equipment for the most part. Like, this katana is going to have to carry us to the end of the game. I don't think I'm going to get a single weapon upgrade between here and the end of the game. So basically what we used this entire session and part of last session is going to be our only weapon choice until the end of the game. I don't think there's another katana. I could be mistaken. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Souls really should be more common if they're so necessary to fully explore. Right, so I'm curious, like, how much the game would benefit if somebody fixed the luck stat in the game to actually influence drop soul rate so they're not as atrocious. Because think of it this way, like, I didn't kill, like, every enemy we saw, but I killed a lot of enemies. And we got, like, 4 souls total this stream from random enemy drops, despite me killing like 200 plus. Like, does that really make sense in the game? I don't know. I just find it very weird, chat. I'll put it that way. Maybe 200's an exaggeration. Maybe we killed more like 140 or so. I feel like that might be more accurate. But to like go that long and having already gone through those rooms before, I just find it very silly. So yeah, I would have appreciated the soul canister approach with Aria. The only other thing I can think of too is that I do think like the last 2 areas are kind of not fun to go through. Because there's just like really long gaps between the boss rooms and warps. Where I felt like in Aria, I don't think I remember ever complaining about the layout. I just feel like The previous castle was just much more solid. I'm definitely not a fan of the climbing the tower on the right side and then having to go through the tower again after you beat Gurgoth, for example, to get the key to progress. Like, that felt really bad. I don't know why that was in the game other than padding. So there's definitely some very weird choices that they've made throughout that just overall, I don't think these areas will be as memorable to me when I complete them. I'll remember, like, a room or two every now and then, but that'll be about it. So we'll see. So sadly, I won't get a weapon anywhere near the power of Claim or even the thing that was below Claim in Aria. So we're gonna be kind of like low mid tier. I'm not gonna say I'm low tier because I'm at least using decent-ish weapons. But yeah, our power level is just much worse. So I feel like in this game, we are really gonna feel not getting souls, where in Aria, we could beat the game without ever really picking up any souls outside of the required ones. So I feel like with that shift in the way the game is laid out, definitely not a game for me when I already don't like to grind. So we'll complete the game next time. We will have enough time to clear the remaining... There might be 3 bosses. I think there's 3 bosses between us and the end of the game. So not too much left, but we do have a quite long section to go through once we see this upcoming cutscene. So wish me luck on that, chat, because that is going to be brutal. So I definitely do not blame speedrunners for using the boss arena to get a rocket launcher. I don't blame them, chat, because it feels kind of awkward to kill things this game with the normal weapons. I absolutely don't blame them. And yes, chat, you heard me right. More guns. The answer is more guns. But anyway, for now, chat, let's say goodbye to YouTube. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd just like to say thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next time.